say you're going to do it. You post about it. You write it down. You tell your friends. You tell yourself this time it's different. You plan, you visualize, you dream. But then the alarm hits. It's 5 a.m. The room's cold. The bed's warm. And that dream, that vision, that goal, it starts to fade. You roll over, you hit snooze, and right there, in that quiet, unseen moment, the difference is made. That's the moment that separates those who want it from those who become it. Everyone can talk. Everyone can say, I'll change. Everyone can say, I'll do better. But talk is easy. Dreams are cheap when there's no work behind them. Plans mean nothing without action. You can write your goals down 100 times. You can say the words over and over. But the universe doesn't move for your intentions. It moves for your effort. And effort starts when it's hard, when nobody's watching, when it's early, when you don't feel like it. That's the test. That's where you prove if you mean it or not. Most people don't fail because they don't have dreams. They fail because they never follow through. They build castles in their heads but never lay a single brick in real life. They say, I'll go to the gym, but when the time comes, they find excuses. They say, I'll study harder, but when the day starts, they scroll instead. They say, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. You've heard it before, and you'll hear it again. Consistency beats intensity. Talk without action dies in silence. So, when that alarm hits, when no one's there to push you, when it's just you and the voice that says, not today, will you listen or will you move anyway? That's the real battle. It's not between you and the world. It's between you and your excuses, between who you are and who you said you'd be. So stop saying you want it. Start showing that you do. Because no one cares about your plan until you live it. Stick to it. Follow through. You said you would. Now prove it. That's what separates talkers from builders. That's where dreams stop being words and start becoming reality. That's the moment you stop existing and start becoming. You made a promise to yourself. Remember that? That moment when you said, this time, I'm all in. That moment when you felt unstoppable. When you could see it. The version of you that finally made it. The dream felt close. It felt real. You believed it. But then life happened. Days passed. The motivation faded. The fire got quieter. And slowly, without even noticing, you started to drift. That's when the test begins. It's easy to be committed when you feel inspired. But when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when it feels like nothing's changing, that's when the real discipline starts. That's what stick to the plan really means. It means showing up on the days that feel pointless. It means keeping your word, even when nobody would blame you for quitting. It means doing the work when it's boring, when it's repetitive, when it's hard. You said you'd go to the gym, then go. Even if it's raining, even if you're tired, the plan doesn't care about how you feel. It only responds to what you do. You said you'd study, then open the book. You said you'd wake up early, then get up when the alarm hits. You said you'd build something, then build, even if it's one small step a day. That's how greatness is built. Not in one big leap, not in bursts of motivation, but in small, quiet, relentless repetitions. Every single day. You keep your word not because it's easy, but because it's yours. Because breaking your word breaks something inside of you. The plan isn't there to make you comfortable. It's there to shape you, to remind you what you're capable of when you stop running from the hard parts. People quit because they chase feelings, not progress. They wait to feel ready. They wait for the right moment. They wait for someone to tell them it's okay to start. But the truth, no one's coming to save you. No one's going to hold your hand and walk you to success. You're on your own, and that's not a bad thing. That's freedom. That means it's up to you. And if it's up to you, then you control the outcome. If you can choose to show up again and again, no matter what, there's nothing that can stop you. So when it gets hard, when your mind screams to quit, when the path feels endless and no one claps for your effort, remember, you have a plan. Stick to it, trust it, respect it. The results will come when you stop breaking the promises you made to yourself. Because discipline is just self-respect in action. So when you wake up tomorrow and that alarm hits again, don't just remember the plan, live it. That's how you build something real. That's how you earn pride. That's how you become unstoppable. Everyone dreams. Everyone wants something. That's the easy part. But not everyone does something about it. That's the difference. That's what separates the ones who make it from the ones who just talk about it. See? Dreamers talk. They post. They plan. They visualize. They imagine how it'll feel when it finally happens. Doers, they move in silence. They wake up early. They put in the reps. They fail. They adjust. They repeat. Dreamers say, I'll start next week. Doers say, let's go. Today, dreamers need motivation. Doers build discipline. Dreamers want it easy. Doers want it real. Your goals don't care about your excuses. Your dreams don't care about how you feel. They only respond to effort. Consistent, real, uncomfortable effort. That's why so many people stop halfway. Dreaming feels good. Doing hurts. Doing is waking up tired and still pushing through. Doing is showing up after failure. Doing is trusting the process when it's slow. And if you've ever looked at someone successful and thought, they're just lucky, you're missing the truth. Luck doesn't build empires. Work does. Luck doesn't write books, build muscles, or grow businesses. Work does. It's not about talent. It's not about connections. It's not about timing. It's about showing up when others won't. It's about doing the boring stuff every single day. It's about making progress so small, no one notices. Until one day, everyone does. And when that day comes, when people finally see the results, they'll say, you changed overnight, but you'll know better. You'll know it took years of showing up when nobody watched. That's what makes you different. You kept going when no one believed. You kept pushing when your body screamed stop. You stuck to the plan when the results weren't visible. That's the mark of a doer. That's how you build character. That's how you earn self-respect. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. So stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There's no such thing. There's only now. There's only the work. And the work is what changes you. Dreams fade, but habits stay. So keep building, keep showing up, keep proving to yourself that you're not just someone who talks about it. You're someone who does it. That's the difference. That's what makes you unstoppable. That's what builds legends. Listen, at the end of the day, there's only one person you answer to. One person who knows if you gave it your all. One person who knows if you lied about your effort. You. You can post about your goals. You can tell your friends your dreams. You can talk about the plan, the grind, the vision. But when the lights are off, when nobody's watching, it's only you left with the truth. Every time you break your own word, you teach yourself you can't be trusted. Every time you skip the workout, every time you quit early, every time you say tomorrow, you weaken the voice inside you. But every time you keep your word, even when it hurts, even when you're tired, even when you don't see results, you build something real. Self-trust, discipline, identity. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't owe the world your explanations. You owe yourself the commitment to keep going. Because when you stay consistent with your own word, you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. That's where confidence comes from. Not from compliments, not from recognition, from keeping promises when no one else cares if you do. So stop negotiating with yourself. Stop lowering the standard to fit your comfort. You said you'd do it, then do it. Show up when it's hard. Show up when it's boring. Show up when nobody claps. That's what separates the ones who dream from the ones who build. Average is easy. Average is crowded. Average is the voice that says, take a break. You've done enough, but you know better. You know that enough is never enough when you're chasing greatness. So stay locked in, stay obsessed, stay consistent, stick to the plan. If you said you'd do it, then do it. If you said you'd change, then change. If you said you'd go all in, then go all in. No excuses, no breaks, no backing down. You're not like them. You don't quit when it hurts. You don't fold when it's hard. You keep your word. You keep your fire. You keep going, no matter what. That's what makes you different. That's what builds the unbreakable ones. That's what turns a plan into a reality. So remember this. When you're tempted to stop, when the voice of comfort whispers in your ear, when everyone else slows down, you stay the course. You do the work. You stick to the plan. Because the moment you said, I will, you made a promise, and you're not breaking that. Not today, not ever.